If you were looking for nail-biting finishes, you only had to look to Tokyo, where the 2020 Olympic Games delivered enough photo finishes and last-second stunners to leave hearts racing for years to come. Let's look back at a few of these awe-inspiring moments. Australian phenom Ariarne Titmus cemented her place in history with her 400-meter freestyle victory over USA's Katie Ledecky. The American legend turned in her second fastest time ever, but the 20-year-old Titmus was even faster, edging out Ledecky by less than a second to bring home gold for Australia. All in all, Titmus racked up 4 medals, including another gold in the women's 200-meter freestyle. And while we're in the pool, how about another barn burner? The Games had never featured an 800-meter freestyle event before, but boy was it worth the wait. After trailing for most of the race, USA's Bobby Fink surged ahead on the last lap to complete an incredible comeback victory that made him an Olympic champion forever.
Goal to Fink!
Want to know how to make a splash? Ask Bobby Fink. Back on land, the men's 200-meter was stacked with speed demons, but no one was speedier than Andre De Grasse, who set the track on fire to claim top honors for his native Canada. De Grasse's run made him an all-timer, bringing 200-meter gold to Canada for the first time since 1928, and setting a national record in the process. Things were no less exciting over on the badminton court, gutting out a marathon final set that lasted 27 points. Korean duo of Kim So-young and Kang Hee-young knocked off 2-time reigning champ Japan to move on to the semifinals. Even after this exhausting match, the Korean team went on to win bronze, setting a new bar for perseverance. Whew, getting tired just thinking about it. Speaking of dynamic duos and incredible perseverance, the lightweight men's double sculls treated us to yet another close, hard-fought match. With everything on the line, Irish rowers Paul O'Donovan and Fenton McCarthy dug deep and beat out their German opponents by just half a boat length.
But McCarthy and O'Donovan have showed why they were the big favourites.
Big bushy beards might not be aerodynamic, but the muscle-bound Irishmen took home the gold anyway, proving the only thing better than winning is winning in style. Now it's back to the track, where Allyson Felix continued adding to her hardware collection in her 5th Olympic appearance. After winning bronze in the 400-meter and gold in the 4x400-meter relay, Felix is now USA's most decorated track and field athlete. For most of us, 5 Olympics worth of competition would call for some well-earned rest, but the machine they call Allyson Felix only has one setting: forward. Meanwhile, it was a summer of celebration for French handball fans. Just one day after the men upset Denmark in the finals, the French women's team also came out on top, breaking a mid-match tie to defeat Russia 30-25. It was an especially sweet day for the women's squad, whose gold medal campaign represents the first in French women's handball history. If the narrowest victories are the most satisfying, this Olympics delivered the goods and then some, as these competitors push on toward even bigger goals. And as wintertime hopefuls dream of Beijing, how will these moments inspire you to look ahead, gather strength, and move forward? Check out more awesome highlights on the next episode of Looking Back, Moving Forward.